winnowing.
What made the famines especially deadly was that the British had dismantled ancient systems that had for centuries prevented food shortages from turning into famines.
This is to do with Hinduism or just like the culture in India, but what's the point of the caste system?
You see, we just had a sample of different questions. The little one was saying, why are they dragging me into the temple? You see, a very blunt question, why should we respect this goat chap? And the senior one asking me the questions that arise when they go to schools and college, university. The way people of other religion beat up Hinduism, beat it up, is to first say, you are polytheists, believe in many gods. That's a stupid thing. We say we are not polytheists, we are pluralists. Many ways to think of God, not many gods. That's the answer. The second way they beat up Hindus or try to beat up Hindus saying that you are idolatrous, means you actually worship objects. You know, you go to temple, you worship objects, say weird, idolatrous. The response from the Hindus is very dramatic too. It says, idolatrous, everybody is idolatrous. You all give sacred status to objects. We do it knowingly, you are doing it unknowingly. Suppose you go in a church and you bow down in front of the cross. There's a piece of wood there. Oh no, Mr. Lakhani, that's Christianity. See what you've done? You've given sacred status to the symbol. Every religion, I won't name each and every religion, will do it. They do it unknowingly, we do it knowingly. We are not idolaters. We are saying, we are not worshipping, oh, when a Hindu comes out of temple, they say, oh, what did you do in the temple? Did you put your hands together and say, oh, marble, I like you? So no, we never. We say, oh, God, we love you. We are using images and objects to reach out to the infinite God. We are not apologizing. Using all this symbolism to reach out to God. And we are not apologizing. This is our way. We all do it. We do it knowingly. You are doing it unknowingly. This is our challenge. Check out any religion. They will always do some objects or something will get sacred status. Every religion. But they won't acknowledge it. We acknowledge it. So that's a second reason. We are not idolaters. In fact, every field, look, in mathematics, you know, if you tell them, oh, can you put infinity on the board, or you do a differential equation or your geometric progression, they're all going to put a squiggle. That's infinite. That's not infinite. That's just a little fellow that's fallen down. 8, toppled over. That's not in. Oh no, it's infinite. See, symbolism. You all use finite, if you like, symbols to relate to the infinite, including infinite. That's why we are doing it. So we are not worshipping marble and sticks and stones. We are worshipping the infinite God using this imagery. We are not fighting about it. This is our way. Not idolatrous, not polytheist. The third way they beat up Hinduism in schools and colleges and universities, and they do it deliberately, and I'm really fed up of this system, is this. They say this religion is weird because it's saying that at birth somebody is upper, somebody is lower, somebody is outcast. And you see in India, haven't you seen upper caste, lower caste, Dalits, horrible religion, producing such unequal society. Is this Hinduism? Let me give you the answer. This is not Hinduism, even though it parades as Hinduism. This is social stratification, class system. Every society has it. Just a few hundred years ago here, there was upper class, the middle class, is still there. Look, I teach at Eton College. Where do you think those youngsters come from? Upper class. Every society has got class system. In India, it paraded as religious teaching, the caste system. It is nothing but stratification of society. It is the clear position of this idea in Hinduism. In the Rig Veda and the Purushokta, this is the only comment it makes. See, he says all of us have got different skills. We must use our skills fully for the betterment of greater society. That's the only comment. We all are different. Some are very intellectual, some are very physical, some are strong, some are not strong. We all have specialities. We must use all of us are different in some way. We must use our speciality for the betterment of greater society. That's what it's saying. That's the only comment. It doesn't say it's hereditary. It doesn't say it comes from your father. It doesn't say it's hierarchical. It doesn't say, oh, the arm is important, more important than the leg. If the leg is not, the arm will fall down. They all fulfill different roles, but that doesn't mean one is higher than the other. This is the only mention in the Purushokta. Division of labor in society based on your ability, age and ability. This is called the Varnashram Dharma. Clear idea. Nothing wrong. Every modern, suppose in this country, suppose at 11 they say, okay, this guy should go into physics, science, this one must do maths, this is good for art. They start streaming people. They say this is his speciality, let him master that particular skill and become a productive person in society. So every society we use streaming in order to make sure that you make maximum use of all the different skills in their people. That's normal. We do it in this country. It's called 11 plus or SATs. That's what they're doing. This is the only mention in the scripture of authority of Hindus, the Rig Veda, the Purushokta. Division of labor based on your ability and age. That's all. In the Bhagavad Gita, what does they say about Brahmin? How does they define the Brahmin? Think about it. In chapter 18, it'll say Brahmin is a person. Look at it. It doesn't say whose father is a Brahmin. Thank God Krishna didn't do that. He said that Brahmin is a person who is established in truth. He's just naturally truthful. He just can't lie, the poor chap. He's always content by nature. Very content by nature. And leads a God-centered life. Means always thinks of higher things. Not material things, not possession and property, but philosophy and religion and spirituality. Who leads a God-centered life, who is content by nature, is established in truth. This is a Brahmin. Now I can find a Westerner walking the street who can be like that. And I say, oh, you are a Brahmin. He says, I'm not a Brahmin. Oh yes, you are. Bhagavad Gita said so. This is the pure idea of caste. And not the hereditary, horrendous, hierarchical caste system. This is socio-economic stratification. Very damaging. But the way the other religions like to beat up Hinduism by saying, see, this is Hinduism. And when they tell a youth, oh, you are upper, lower, he says, oh, this is a horrible religion, we are all equal. Oh no, you are not, you are upper, lower because caste system. The caste system, we all have different skills, that's all it's saying. Nothing to do with hereditary, means my parents were like this. And how do you know? Look, go into any university and go into at the moment, most of the Hindus are found in the medical department, you know that? Either doing medicine, pharmacy, optician, they focus on that. They love this medicine. Now you ask them now, what were your forefathers in India? They say they were shoemakers. Oh, shoemakers. But why are you studying medicine? Oh no, my mommy said so. But you should not be doing this. Your religion says you are... Oh, see what happened in one generation, disappeared. It's not religion. So they are still Hindus. They are not shoemakers. It's not imposed on them. The social stratification here is relaxed, so straight away they can go into any field they like. So just tell them, why are they not shoemakers here, potters? Why are they all doing medicine? There is no hereditary caste system. This is nothing to do with Hinduism. It is socio-economic stratification of society. Every society does it. We have done it in India, we still do it. In a village, the potter's son is stuck because he can't get anywhere else. But if Bill Gates says, okay, IT technology, says, yep, potting, no more pots, IT. He will leave it like that. Once he is given the freedom, he will break it. But he's stuck then, if otherwise he'll die. So the potter's son will be a potter because he's stuck. Not to do with religion. Didn't say the religion who forces you to be like that. Nothing. Please be very severe. If anybody mentions the word caste, just as I jumped up just now, you jump up and dive in and whack it.
At 1 lakh crore rupees.
A treasure trove of silver worth $235 million has been discovered at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. A US salvage firm hit pay dirt when it pinpointed the wreck of a British cargo ship off Ireland. For the Americans, it's largely a case of finders keepers.
It looks in perfect condition, but the SS Garsopa is a long way down, nearly 5 kilometres deep in the North Atlantic, settled on the ocean floor, still upright. The UK cargo ship was sunk by a German U-boat in 1941 as it tried to make for Galway Harbour in Ireland after running short of fuel on the run to Britain from India. to Britain from India. Only one of the crew of 85 survived the sinking. The US-based exploration company Odyssey Marine won the contract for salvage rights for what's expected to be the biggest haul of precious metal ever found at sea. The company gets to keep 80% of the 200 tonnes of silver. Light and air for the first time in 70 years.